Hello.
Hello.
It's
It's
good to
good to
be
be
back,
back,
and I
and I
am
am
back
back
doing
doing
my
my
makeup
makeup
again.
again.
Shocking,
Shocking,
but
but
this
this
time,
time,
I'm
I'm
also
also
playing
playing
Roblox,
Roblox,
which is
which is
so
so
fun.
fun.
My
My
oldest
oldest
got me
got me
hooked on
hooked on
this
this
game.
game.
No,
No,
Barney,
Barney.
no.
No.
And
And
I'm
I'm
decently
decently
obsessed.
obsessed.
If it
If it
were
were
not
not
for
for
her,
her,
I
I
probably
probably
wouldn't have
wouldn't have
tried
tried
it.
it.
Well,
Well,
my
my
middle
middle
child may
child
have
may have
talked
talked
me
me
into
into
it
it
at
at
some
some
point.
point.
We are
We are
actually going
actually
to
going to
play
play
together.
together.
Later
Later
tonight,
tonight,
she's going
she's
to
going to
show
show
me
me
some
some
cool
cool
games that
games that
she
she
likes.
likes.
I
I
am
am
not the
not the
gamer
gamer
of the
of the
family.
family.
I am
I am
probably the
probably the
last
last
one
one
that
that
anyone
anyone
ever
ever
expected to
expected to
see
see
on a
on a
website
website
like
like
this.
this.
But
But
it's a
it's a
lot of
lot of
fun.
fun.
It
It
kind of
kind of
reminds
reminds
me of
me of
Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Crossing.
Animal
Animal
Crossing is
Crossing
the
is the
only
only
modern
modern
game
game
that I've
that I've
ever
ever
been
been
that
that
into.
into.
And
And
once I
once I
hit
hit
like
like
400
400
hours
hours
on
on
that,
that,
it
it
just
just
felt
felt
like
like
I was
I was
doing
doing
chores,
chores,
which I
which I
think is
think is
how
how
Roblox may
Roblox may
end
end
up.
up.
But
But
number
number
one,
one,
Roblox
Roblox
is
is
in
in
the
the
metaverse,
metaverse,
okay?
okay?
And
And,
you
you
know,
know, that's
that's
a
a lot of
lot of
points
points
right
right
there.
there.
Animal
Animal
Crossing was
Crossing was
not.
not.
What
What
more
more
can I
can I
say?
say,
Okay.
okay?
So,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm a
I'm a
big
big
fan.
fan.
I'm
I'm
total
total
noob,
noob,
all the
all the
things.
things,
But
but
it's
it's
really
really
fun.
fun.
And
And
I'm at
I'm
the
at the
point
point
now
now
where
where
these
these
chests are
chests are
worth
worth
like
like
trillions
trillions
of
of
coins
coins
and
and
things.
things.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Yes,
Yes,
881
881
trillion.
trillion.
And
And
that's at
that's
like
at
the
like the
bottom.
bottom.
Every
Every
time
time
I've
I've
seen
seen
this
this
one
one
beginning,
beginning,
it's
it's
9,000
9,000
trillion.
trillion.
That's a
That's a
lot.
lot.
That's a
That's a
lot.
lot.
I've
I've
never
never
even
even
conceived of
conceived of
that
that
much
much
money in
money
my
in my
life, and
life, and
here I
here I
am
am
with
with
these
these
coins.
coins.
But hey,
But hey,
some of
some of
them
them
are
are
pretty
pretty
cool,
cool,
okay?
okay?
Look at
Look at
that
that
one.
one.
Very,
Very,
I
I
mean, they're
mean, they're
basically the
basically the
same,
same,
but
but
anyway,
anyway,
I
I
think they're
think they're
cool.
cool.
So
So
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
put
put
on
on
a
a
little bit
little
of
bit of
makeup
makeup
while
while
my
my
pet
pet
things
things
are
are
mining
mining
for
for
me,
me,
I
I
think is
think
the
is the
term.
term.
I
I
did
did
this
this
like
like
over the
over the
head
head
braid,
braid,
and I
and I
really
really
thought
thought
halfway
halfway
through
through
I
I
was
was
not gonna
not gonna
make
make
it.
it.
Shouldn't have
Shouldn't have
worried.
worried.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm
I'm
just
just
gonna
gonna
do a
do a
very
very
minimal
minimal
makeup
makeup
situation.
situation.
My
My
famous
famous
last
last
words
words
all the
all the
time.
time.
But
But
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
try
try
again.
again.
All
All
right.
right.
This is
This
a
is a
Zoella
Zoella
blush
blush
from when
from when
she
she
collaborated
collaborated
with
with
ColourPop.
ColourPop.
I was
I was
very
very
happy to
happy to
get on
get
that
on that
collaboration.
collaboration.
I got
I
the
got the
palette
palette
too.
too.
That was
That
a
was a
wonderful
wonderful
duo.
duo.
I'm not
I'm not
using
using
any
any
foundation
foundation
or
or
concealer.
concealer.
Just,
Just,
you
you
know,
know,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna be
reckless.
reckless.
Go
Go
right
right
on the
on the
skin.
skin.
You can
Can
feel how
feel how
dry
dry
my
my
skin is
skin
though.
is
I
though. I
really
really
should
should
be
be
putting
putting
lotion
lotion
on
on
another
another
like
like
time
time
of the
of the
day.
day.
Then
Then
only
only
after my
after my
shower.
shower.
It's just,
It's just, you know,
once you
once
do
you do
things a
things a
certain
certain
way for
way
a
for a
long
long
time,
time,
it's hard
it's
to
hard to
not.
not.
All
All
right,
right,
let's
let's
take
take
care
care
of the
of the
eyebrow
eyebrow
friends.
friends.
I
I
dropped
dropped
something.
something.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my
eyeliner.
eyeliner.
Ah,
Ah,
that will
that will
not do.
not do.
All
All
right,
right,
let's
let's
see.
see.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Oh,
Oh,
look,
look,
it's
it's
still
still
mining
mining
away.
away.
Which,
Which, you know,
honestly,
honestly,
for
for
how
how
busy
busy
I
I
am,
am,
uh,
uh,
having
having
like these
like these
big
big
chests to
chests to
mine,
mine,
like I
like
can
I can
sit
sit
here,
here,
play,
play,
get to
get
this
to this
point,
point,
let
let
it
it
do
do
its
its
thing.
thing.
So,
So,
I
I
mean,
mean,
really,
really,
I
I
think I
think I
found
found
the
the
game for
game for
me.
me.
I
I
want to
want to
start
start
learning how
learning
to
how to
code for
code
real, for
for
real.
real.
I,
I,
of
of
course,
course, you know,
elder
elder
millennial
millennial
here,
here,
coded
coded
my
my
Neopet
Neopet
store, my
store, my
MySpace,
MySpace,
and
and
fun
fun
fact,
fact,
one of
one
my
of my
relatives
relatives
used
used
to
to
be the
be the
webmaster
webmaster
at
at
Fox
Fox
Racing.
Racing.
And
And
way
way
back in the
back in the
day when
day
I
when
was
I
like
was like
8 or
8 or 9,
9, she
she
let my
let my
mom
mom
fill out
fill out
these
these
like
like
trail
trail
reviews.
reviews.
And
And
so
so
people
people
like,
like,
they do
they do
their
their
racing
racing
things.
things.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
all the
all the
jargon,
jargon,
but
but
they would
they would
have
have
these
these
trails
trails
in,
in, you know,
sort of
sort of
off the
off the
beaten
beaten
path
path
areas as
areas as
one
one
does when
does
they're
when they're
trying to
trying to
do
do
dirt
dirt
biking and
biking and
things.
things,
All the
all the
other
other
Fox
Fox
Racing esque
Racing-esque
activities.
activities.
And
And
they would
they would
submit
submit
them,
them,
and
and
somebody would
somebody would
have to
have to
proofread
proofread
them
them
grammar,
grammar,
and it
and
would
it would
have to
have
be
to be
put
put
into
into
like
like
in
in
all
all
the
the
information
information
manually
manually
inserted
inserted
into
into
these
these
fields
fields
inside of
inside of
HTML.
HTML.
And
And
my
my
mom would
mom
let
would
me
let
do
me do
some of
some of
them if
them
there
if
was
there was
just
just
like
like
a
a
lot and
lot
she
and she
couldn't
couldn't
get to
get to
all of
all of
them.
them.
And she
And
would
she
give
would
me a
give me a
dollar a
dollar a
piece.
piece.
That was
That
my
was my
first
first
official
official
job.
job.
I mean,
I
it
mean, it
wasn't
wasn't
official.
official.
It
It
was for
was
my
for my
mom. It
mom. It
wasn't for
wasn't for
me.
me.
How's
How's
that?
that?
But
But
that was
that was
really
really
cool.
cool.
So
So
my
my
whole
whole
point
point
being, I
being, I
always do
always do
this. I
this. I
get
get
off on
off on
like
like
tangent
tangent
stories.
stories.
I want
I
to
want to
start
start
coding.
coding.
I
I
want to
want to
be
be
able to
able to
make
make
things
things
in the
in the
metaverse,
metaverse,
whatever
whatever
that
that
ends up
ends up
turning
turning
into.
into.
No, I'm
No,
not
I'm not
trading
trading
anything.
anything.
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
some
some
coins.
coins.
I'm
I'm
very
very
busy.
busy.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh,
Oh,
a
a
little
little
close.
close.
There we
There
go.
we go.
All
All
right.
right.
Back
Back
over
over
here.
here.
So
So
I want
I
to
want to
code.
code.
I
I
want to
want
be
to be
able
able
to
to
make
make
my
my
slice of the
slice of the
pie
pie
experience
experience
in the
in the
metaverse at
metaverse at
some
some
point.
point.
That'd be
That'd be
really
really
cool.
cool.
And
And
even if
even
I
if I
don't
don't
get
get
like, tier
tier
3
three
with
with
it,
it,
like
like
the
the
absolute
absolute
top of the
top of the
game,
game,
that is
that is
fine by
fine by
me.
me.
I
I
just
just
want
want
enough
enough
to be
to
able
be
to
able to
kind of
kind of
come up
come
with
up
a
with a
base
base
layer,
layer,
make an
make an
example,
example,
that
that
type of
type of
thing.
thing.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know,
maybe
maybe
I'll
I'll
just
just
learn more
learn
and
more
more.
and
Who
more. Who
knows?
knows?
At this
At this
point,
point,
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
not to
not to
put
put
any
any
pressure on
pressure on
myself.
myself.
But,
But,
you
you
know,
know,
I
I
grew
grew
up
up
when
when
like there
like there
wasn't
wasn't
email and
email
then
and
there
then there
was
was
email.
email.
And in
And in
both of
both of
those
those
scenarios,
scenarios,
I was
I
old
was old
enough to
enough to
remember at
remember at
this
this
point.
point.
And this
And
is
this
like
is
the
like the
next
next
big,
big,
big
big
wave
wave
besides,
besides,
okay, so
okay,
it
so
was
it was
like
like
email
email
and
and
then
then
social
social
medias like
medias like
MySpace,
MySpace,
Facebook, and
Facebook, and
then,
then,
where we
where
are
we are
today with
today with
Instagram and
Instagram and
TikTok and
TikTok and
Twitch.
Twitch.
And
And
YouTube has
YouTube has
become
become
way
way
more of a
more of a
social
social
media
media
than
than
like
like
a
a
memes
memes
hub
hub
or a
or a
tutorials
tutorials
hub.
hub.
It's,
It's,
that's
that's
also a
also a
social
social
media,
media,
to
to
be
be
honest.
honest.
And
And
neither of
neither of
those
those
times
times
I
I
didn't
didn't
understand
understand
what was
what was
happening in the
happening in the
world. I
world.
was
I
just
was just
happy
happy
about
about
new
new
technology and
technology and
opportunities, knew
opportunities,
it was
knew it was
cool.
cool.
But
But
now
now
it's
it's
like,
like,
oh,
oh,
the
the
metaverse, the
metaverse, the
idea of
idea of
like
like
people
people
being
being
able to
able to
carve
carve
out
out
their
their
own
own
place in
place
it
in
and
it
we
and
can
we can
visit it
visit
with
it with
VR
VR
goggles and
goggles and
all of
all of
that.
that.
I
I
mean,
mean,
that
that
sounds
sounds
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
So
So
that would
that
be
would be
fun
fun
to be
to
able
be
to
able to
make one
make
one
one one
day.
day.
However
However
successful
successful
it
it
was,
was,
can't
can't
really
really
have
have
any
any
have
have
many
many
thoughts
thoughts
about
about
that
that
because
because
you
you
just
just
really have
really have
no
no
idea
idea
what's
what's
gonna
gonna
pop
pop
off and
off and
what's
what's
not. So
not.
you
So you
just
just
keep
keep
trying
trying
things.
things.
But
But
I think
I
it would
think it
be
would be
really
really
fun to
fun to
have the
have the
ability
ability
to
to
carve
carve
my
my
own
own
little
little
space
space
out
out
in the
in the
world,
world,
even if
even
it's
if it's
just the
just the
virtual
virtual
world.
world.
So
So
when I
when
get
I
on
get on
later
later
tonight,
tonight,
maybe
maybe
tomorrow.
tomorrow, uh,
I should
I should
always
always
promise
promise
like
like
later.
later.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Twitch
Twitch
keeps
keeps
asking me
asking
for
me
like
for
a
like a
schedule,
schedule,
and
and I don't,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that's
that's
what
what
works
works
for
for
me
me
at
at
all,
all,
ever.
ever.
So
So
that's
that's
good.
good.
Uh,
Ah,
so
so
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I'm
I'm
just
just
really
really
having
having
fun
fun
playing
playing Roblox,
and
and
I
I
really
really
like
like
to
to
talk
talk
about
about
things
things
as
as
I
I
think
think
about
about
them.
them.
So
So
this
this
kind
kind
of
of
seemed
seemed
like
like
something
something
I
I
could
could
maybe
maybe
look
look
into.
into. You feel?
So
So
that's
that's what we're doing. Wow. Still at 817 trillion. But hey, I'm almost to the point where I can go hatch an egg. I think it's like 252 million of these bad boys. But, while I'm still doing my makeup, I may as well just, see how far we can go with this. Very minimal, but I'm going to hand paint every eyebrow hair on. This is my life. Listen, I'm trying to get the painting of the eyebrow hair on to kind of become second nature, and the only way to do that is to do it more often. So, is it a little ridiculous?
Yes.
Is that the point? Also, yes. I got a little heavy-handed there in the middle, but this is also like on camera. So I wonder if that... I wonder if the same thing like theater makeup counts for like streaming makeup. Is there an art to this yet? There must be. I know there are many lovely ladies on this site streaming. I'm sure I have figured that out. If any of you want to let me know, by all means. Yeah, that eyebrow is going to be harder. Really need to work on being ambidextrous. I'm ambidextrous in a decent amount of ways. And does that sound silly? Yes. But one day I was at a physical therapy place for my back. I've always kind of had back issues. It's super fun. But I remember I was like at physical therapy. I was decently young. I don't remember how young. I don't think I was driving yet. I'm at physical therapy, and I see this guy with like a broken arm, like his arm in a cast. Or was it a... I don't remember the exact scenario, but basically I realized that homeboy had been in this cast for like 6 or 9 months or something. And I was like, whoa. Is that his dominant hand? And I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to become way more ambidextrous, like before this happens to me. Like, how terrible would that be to not be able to write or eat, or like it's bad enough that you already like broke your arm or, otherwise impaired your arm's usage, whatever happened. Took down the, what was it called? Limb, I guess. That sounds like the boring way, though. Alright. We can't keep obsessing over this. I only have 5 minutes until I'm playing Roblox with my middle child. So. All right. Let's just call those good enough. Hopefully, the distance between me and this camera I think we're good. I think we have done what we've set out to do. I mean, we're not completely done with the look, but as far as the bros. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Love it. Here for it. Let's do, I always keep some kind of a chapstick or a lip nourisher. This one is called an overnight lip mask, but I use it during the day all the time. I also have a Moroccan Magic Pure Coconut Argan and Essential Oil Lip Balm. I get, Moroccan Magic is the brand. I also have one of those on hand. Or, honestly, a bunch of other brands. I have them all over the house. I have one in each of my purses. It's a vibe. Okay. All right. Now, Gonna use Jacqueline's highlighter. So cute. I actually have the original one that she did with Becca. Champagne pop. One of my best friends ever gifted that to me. I actually met her in kindergarten. So we've been friends for almost 30 years. Wild. Wild. Sorry. Of course. I get quiet while I'm like packing on random makeup, but listen. Sometimes it's hard to focus when all you're doing is chattering. But no fear. I'm back. Alright, I have eyeliner left. I have mascara and lip. Let's do this. Oh, that one. That eyeliner does not really have any eye to liner. It's very short. Oh no, do I have a pencil sharpener right here? I do. What do you know? This is apparently happened before. It's alright. It's okay. Sharpen that bad boy. Are we still? Yep, 738. Okay. No. I'm sorry. I'm doing my makeup. I cannot focus on a trade. Oh no. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now there's a lot. Probably too much. That's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I have 1 minute. 1 minute. I was gonna do like a really dark, smudgy, smoky thing with the eyeliner, but I just don't have time for that. All right, definitely can't talk during that. Okay. It's just how it is. No one wants to mess up and put a black pencil in their eye. All right. Let's do a professional blending job. This is very 90s of me. Oh, we didn't use brushes. All right. Dope. On my way. Here we go. The last time I didn't curl these, and they were looking a little scraggly. Scraggle? That's not the look today. All right. Here we go. Flip the mirror to the magnified side. Here we go. Hmm.
You know,
I'm
I'm not
not
very
very
good
good
at
at
curling
curling
my
my
lashes. I
lashes. I
used to
used to
never
never
curl
curl
my
my
lashes.
lashes.
But
But
lately,
lately,
they've
they've
definitely
definitely
been
been
scraggly.
scraggly.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm
I'm
coming.
coming.
Okay,
Okay,
but I
but I
didn't
didn't
do the
do the
worst
worst
job
job
curling
curling
them.
them.
That's all
That's all
right. I
right.
would
I would
just
just
practice.
practice.
Happy
Happy
little
little
accidents, as
accidents, as
Bob
Bob
Ross would
Ross would
say.
say.
I
I
wonder
wonder
if
if
PBS
PBS
had
had
him
him
do
do
his
his
makeup
makeup
to be
to
on
be on
camera
camera
all
all
that
that
time.
time.
Like,
Like,
how
how
many
many
hours
hours
did
did
Bob
Bob
Ross
Ross
clock
clock
for
for
real?
real?
What a
What a
legend.
legend.
I
I
wonder if
wonder
he
if he
was
was
standing
standing
on
on
something
something
soft.
soft.
So that's a
That's a
lot of
lot of
standing.
standing.
I saw
I
a
saw a
documentary
documentary
about
about
Bob
Bob
Ross, and
Ross and
like
like
his
his
family
family
still
still
runs
runs
like
like
his
his
prints.
prints.
I
I
think that
think
they
that they
still
still
have
have
like
like
all of
all of
them.
them.
I think
I
they
think they
sell
sell
other
other
merchandise,
merchandise,
but
but
not the
not the
original
original
prints, if I
prints, if I
remember
remember
correctly,
correctly,
which
which
I
I
am
am
probably
probably
not
not
remembering
remembering
correctly.
correctly.
Or
Or
it's at
it's at
least a
least a
mild
mild
possibility,
possibility,
but
but
more
more
likely
likely
a
a
fair
fair
possibility.
possibility.
All
All
right.
right.
I
I
got it
got
on
it
my
on my
face.
face.
That's
That's
the
it.
other
The
cool
cool
thing
thing
about
about
not
not
doing
doing
too
too
much
much
makeup.
makeup,
You do
you do
something like
something like
that,
that,
and
and
it's
it's
not
not
that
that
hard to
hard to
clean
clean
off.
off.
All
All
right.
right.
Supposed to
Supposed to
wait like
wait
a
like a
minute or
minute or
two
two
until
until
that
that
fully
fully
dries,
dries,
the
the
mascara,
mascara,
and then
and then
boom,
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 boom.
boom.
Look at
Look at
that.
that.
All
All
right.
right.
Lip.
Lip.
We're
We're
done.
done.
Now, does
Now, does
minimal
minimal
makeup?
makeup?
I
I
really
really
think it
think it
does
does
add a
add a
lot
lot
when you're
when you're
on
on
camera.
camera.
It
It
gives you
gives
that
you that
dimension
dimension
that
that
being
being
two
two
dimensional and
dimensional and
someone's
someone
scream,
scream,
it kind
it
of
kind
gives
of
you
gives
a
you a
small
small
portion of
portion of
that
that
back.
back.
All
All
right.
right,
Well, I
well,
gotta
I gotta
go.
go.
I
I
have
have
a
a
Roblox
Roblox
date. I
date. I
don't think
don't
we're
think we're
playing
playing
Pet
Pet
Simulator,
Simulator,
but I
but
don't
I don't
know.
know.
She
She
gets to
gets to
pick,
pick,
so
so
I'm about
I'm
to
about to
find out.
find out.
I will
I will
see
see
everybody
everybody
next
next
time.
time.